Can we be honest for a second? Some of the fall trends I've seen lately, I looked at them and thought, wait, who is actually wearing this? The truth is, a lot of elegant women, especially over 40, are quietly skipping most of what's trending right now. Not because they're out of touch, but because they know what really works. So today, let's talk about what they're not wearing anymore and what they're choosing instead to look stylish, confident, and completely themselves. Get access to all my exclusive outfit capsules and style guides. I drop a new one every month in the Elegant Insider Club. Join below to unlock everything. Let's start with a trend that looks absolutely stunning on the runway, but in real life, it can feel like a bit of a fashion experiment. I'm talking about those sculptural, oversized coats with puffed up shoulders, cocoon shapes, and exaggerated silhouettes. You've probably seen them in my latest video, right? Most designers went big this season. There's this heavy coat with overbuilt shoulders that almost move on their own. Furry coats with shoulders so round, it looks like the model might float away. Now listen, I'm not saying this is a bad trend, not at all. In fact, I love the concept. I think it's fun. And maybe one day I'll be fully cocooned in one of these and tell you how fabulous it feels. But right now, I just can't do it. And I know many elegant women over 40 feel the same. Because here's the thing, elegance is about balance. And when your coat wears you, instead of the other way around, it's hard to feel polished, confident, and in control. It's hard to feel polished, confident, and in control. Just one final note, oversized shapes look amazing on runway models, but in real life, it's really hard to find a sculptural coat that feels just as flattering. So if you're unsure, go classic. Your future self will thank you. So what are elegant women choosing instead of all that high fashion armor? Think softly tailored wool coats that gently shape the body, not swallow it. A wrap style coat in black, brown, gray, camel or navy, especially with a self-tie belt, gives you a waist without feeling stiff. No harsh seams, no fussy buttons, just a relaxed silhouette that flows with you. You'll spot that kind of elegance in the Max Mara runway, in Alberta Ferretti's more minimal pieces, where the focus is always on shape, fabric, and quiet confidence over loud statements. It's the kind of style that doesn't beg for attention, it earns it. Now, let's talk sheer dressing, one of the most talked about trends this fall season. Designers went full on with tulle, chiffon, and transparent layering, whether you're ready for it or not. Take Chanel's show. Models were styled in delicate chiffon or tulle, draped over structured tweeds. Some looks completely transparent or hooded in illusion tulle. Beautiful to look at, dramatic in person, and for many elegant women over 40, just too much exposure. These looks remind me of one particular scene. Meanwhile, Valentino's fall collection mixed sheer panels with satin bows, but often over lingerie-style underlayers. While editorially striking, it doesn't translate into everyday polish or comfort. Here's the thing, sheer can be stunning, but it's about intention. Elegant women don't hide their bodies, they dress them with restraint. So what are these women choosing instead? A semi-sheer chiffon blouse with clean lining underneath. A matte silk drape top that hints skin only in the sleeve or neckline, not the whole torso. or a guipure lace detail tucked into tailored trousers. These offer texture and softness without needing constant repositioning or worrying about visibility. Think a soft chiffon blouse with a camisole, slim trousers, and a structured blazer. Or a lace sleeve peek under a minimalist sweater. It's all about softness paired with clarity. By the way, if you want all these trends turned into real wearable outfits, my Fall 2025 guide is coming. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Now we're talking electric energy, literally. The runways this fall were flooded with eye-catching color, hot pinks, cobalt blues, vibrant reds, and especially electric purple. This bold, almost retro Barney purple popped up at show after show. It's loud, it's fearless, it commands attention. But here's the thing. Most elegant women over 40 aren't reaching for it. Why? Because shades that strong can feel overwhelming. They tend to highlight skin texture, fight with neutrals, and honestly, sometimes they distract from you. So what are elegant women wearing instead? They lean into deep, rich tones like forest green, winterberry red, chocolate brown. I know you might be thinking, that sounds too safe. But trust me, you can absolutely wear color. It's just about choosing shades that work with you, not against you. Light pastels can be beautiful. Different tones of blue, super sophisticated. And yes, even red can be your best friend this fall, if you know how to wear it strategically without looking like a stoplight. And if you want me to show you exactly how to make red your power color this season, just comment RED below. Elegant women use color as an accent, not a headline. A maroon blouse under a camel coat, a deep violet scarf layered over cream knitwear. That's how you wear bold color, on your terms, in balance. Alright, let's talk about a trend that's beautiful on the runway, but can quickly turn into a lot in everyday life. I'm talking about maximalist textures, especially fringe and peplums. Designers were clearly having fun this season. Fringe was everywhere. Long leather tassels swing off coats and skirts. Some gave us shimmering fringe panels that moved like liquid. It was dramatic, eye-catching, and honestly, a little too much. And then, yes, peplums are officially back. You saw them everywhere. Blouses and jackets with those little flared hems at the waist. Some structured, some super romantic. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the silhouette. It can be flattering, especially if you have a defined waist, but when the flare is too strong or the fringe is too wild, it starts feeling more costume than chic. So what are elegant women choosing instead? Just a touch of detail. A soft fringe trim on a scarf or skirt, or a gentle peplum flare on a blouse that's easy to layer under a blazer. It's about controlled texture. We don't need our clothes dancing around us, just adding movement in the right places. So yes to texture, but only when it adds to your outfit, not steals the show. Let's talk about shoes. This fall, the runways gave us some really interesting and sometimes confusing footwear choices. At Balmain, we saw slouchy boots, dramatic folds, exaggerated volume, and a sculptural heel that's definitely not made for cobblestones. Then, there was a Western twist at Louis Vuitton with cowboy-inspired detailing and tough soles that felt somewhere between fashion and rodeo. Prada, on the other hand, leaned into experimentation, showing loafer boots with chunky, squared toes and even peep-toe boots, which honestly left a lot of us wondering how and where to wear them. Now, I love that designers are pushing boundaries, but for elegant women over 40, wearability still matters. So, what are these women choosing instead? Think polished loafers, soft suede ankle boots, pointed toe heels, or structured Mary Janes. Or a classic riding boot in rich brown leather, something that adds quiet drama without making your feet the loudest part of the outfit. Because the truth is, you want shoes that serve the outfit, not steal attention away from it. And if the shoes you're considering make you pause and say, do these even go with anything I own? That's probably your answer right there. Let's talk about something I really hoped would stay on the runway, the no pants trend. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Sweaters, blazers, and coats worn with absolutely nothing underneath. You saw it at Valentino, Jill Sander, Isabelle Marant, and Givenchy. Full look styled with visible underwear or just tights. In some cases, not even that. And here's my honest reaction. I keep telling myself, maybe they're just trying to showcase the top half of the outfit. I pray that's the reason. Because if women start taking this literally, I'm 100% against it. Look, I understand the fashion logic behind it. It's about legs, minimalism, drama. But when did elegance mean removing more and more? For women over 40, especially those who dress to feel empowered and confident, this trend simply doesn't serve. So, what do elegant women wear instead? Skirts, midi, pencil, pleated. Trousers, tailored, wide leg, soft wool. And of course, dresses, structured, draped, fluid, anything that actually feels like clothing, not a suggestion of it. So, after all these trends, the sculptural coats, the sheer layering, the loud colors, the bare legs, and yeah, the no pants moment, I think we can all agree. Being elegant today means knowing what to skip. Because not everything you see on the runway needs to land in your closet. And honestly, the most stylish women I know, they aren't chasing trends, they're filtering them. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which trend are you skipping this season? And which one do you secretly kind of love? Let's compare notes in the comments. I'm reading everyone. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you found this helpful, feel free to share it with someone who's still deciding whether to wear pants this season.